Hello, today we're going to discuss the working lung model. Supplies you need will be 2 straws, 2 balloons, 1 2-liter bottle, masking tape, 6 inches of cling wrap, 1 rubber band, and some small molding clay or Play-Doh. The directions are as follows. You want to rinse out a 2-liter bottle and cut off the bottom just above the bottom ridge. You are then to take 2 straws, place the balloons over each end of the straw, and tape extremely well to create a seal. You want to check to see if you have a good seal by blowing into the other end of the straw and see if the balloons inflate and deflate. Once you've done that, you will then slide the straws on the balloon end through the bottle of the neck. Create a seal at the top of the bottle with the molding clay or the Play-Doh that you have. After that, take about 6 inches of cling wrap, wrap it around the cut-off bottom of the bottle, then twist the excess part and use a rubber band to keep it twisted. After you have done that, tape the upper portion of the cling wrap to ensure a good seal with the upper portion of the cling wrap and the bottom of the cut-off portion of the bottle. You want to check to see if you have a good seal by pulling down on the excess cling wrap, and if the balloons inflate and deflate, the seal is good. If it is not, check the twisted portion as well as the upper portion of the cling wrap for holes. So when you're done, it should look like this and inflate and deflate as so. The grade level I chose to use was grade 7. The first overarching standard, 4.2, states that you want to identify physical activities that are effective in improving each of the health-related physical fitness components. The way I would use it with my future students would be that with aerobic capacity being one of the components of health-related physical fitness, having the students build a working lung model will help them have a better understanding of what that term means, and which will in turn give them the why when it comes to performing aerobic activities. The other overarching standard I picked was 4.4, which states that explain the effects of physical activity on heart rate during exercise, during the recovery phase, and while the body is at rest. And the way I would show my future students would be showing the difference on how the lungs work when the body is working hard versus how the lungs work when the body is resting or during active recovery. The terms I would be using would be the lungs, which would be the balloons in this model, which are a pair of breathing organs located within the chest, which remove carbon dioxide from and bring oxygen to the blood. The diaphragm, which is the twisty portion or the saran wrap, separates the thoracic cavity from the abdominal cavity and performs an important function in respiration. As the diaphragm contracts, the volume of the thoracic cavity increases, creating a negative pressure, which draws air in or reversely out. The aorta, the main artery of blood, supplying the oxygenated blood to the circulatory system and throughout the body. The vena cava is the large vein carrying the deoxygenated blood into the heart. There are 2 inferior vena cavas. You have the inferior vena cava carrying blood from the lower body, and the superior vena cava carrying blood from the arm, head, and upper body. The alveoli, which you can't see in this model, are located within the lungs, the balloons. They are tiny balloon-shaped structures and are the smallest passageway in the respiratory system. The alveoli are only 1 cell thick, which allows the relatively easy passage of oxygen and carbon dioxide, CO2, between the alveoli and the capillaries. The last term, of course, would be aerobic capacity, which is the maximum amount of oxygen the body can utilize during intense workout. The thing I'm hoping my students will acquire the basic understanding of how lungs work, the importance of maintaining a healthy lifestyle for a lifetime, as well as the correlation of aerobic capacity and the ability of maintaining a healthy lifestyle.